So it's been announced from Wargaming themselves in the latest major rebalance that they are planning for the future of the game, the CS-63 will be buffed. Now, to be honest, this is not very surprising, and I'm actually quite surprised that Wargaming hasn't buffed the vehicle already. But yes, we are expecting to see, I would expect, a substantial buff being placed on this tank. What exactly is Wargaming going to do? Well, they can't give it any consumables. It already has tungsten, already has reticle calibration. The vehicle already has gear oil and every other special consumable available in the game. So that means they're really forced to buff the tank in terms of its either gun handling characteristics, armor, or mobility. Now, because the vehicle features gear oil, I don't see a world where they're going to buff its mobility. It already reaches a top speed of 60 and a reverse of 27. So that is useless to buff. However, what I can see being buffed is the accuracy of this tank from .321 maybe down to .308 or even .29. We might see the DPM getting better, as right now the damage per minute is rather mediocre, or we might be seeing the armor get buffed on the turret. Most likely, I'm expecting to see a gun handling and I would say gun handling and DPM. Those are the two things, and possibly pen. Right now the CS-63, and you can see this, has really bad pen. 270 on the standard's alright, but 305 APCR, that's freaking awful. The Caro 45 ton has 326 millimeters of APCR. So, like, it's not even close. The pen on this tank is mediocre. Everything about this tank is mediocre. I mean, inherently, the CS-63 is not like a bad tank. It's just, why would you drive it when you have better options, you know? The STB-1 is a little slower, but it's got more gun depression, more armor, more penetration, more DPM. It's got literally everything at the slight downside of a little bit less mobility. So, yeah, I think Wargaming just really didn't think out the balancing for this vehicle, but I've pointed out many times, even before this vehicle was released, that it needed some changes if it was going to be anything exciting, and here we are. So, rather disappointing, but at least it will be getting a buff at some point in the future, so there is that. Now, the enemy team has 2 Jagdpanzers, and they are in platoon. We can see that a M6 Yo has gone down low, and we're just going to wait here and see if that Kampfpanzer 50 ton decides to poke this or not. Looks like for now, not much is happening. I'm going to tell this 62A to... Oh, why? Why is there a Vickers Light just randomly appearing? Well, we have an XM66F over here as well. The Kampfpanzer looks like he's going to be making his way towards this side of the map, so we're going to aim it on the side of his tank. There you go. Nice 372 shots. And just like that, we're going to move over here. Ooh, there you go. We got the Vickers Light. Nice shot into his tank as well. Let's put on our adrenaline, and let's put on our tungsten, possibly. Where did bro go? Oh, there he is. Alright, let's put on our tungsten. There you go. Nice 366. And 3, 2, 1. Oh, it went low? Bruh, that's so cringe. Oh, well. I mean, I don't think he enjoyed our company either way. We're going to push to the rear of the Vickers Light, and there you go. 387. I mean, we've done alright so far. We've gotten some good bleeds out. We've helped out our team. We're going to get a free shot into the Jagdpanzer. There you go. Pretty good stuff. The Jag is looking at me, however, which is not exactly what I would want. But the Jag turned to his side, which means we can get another 340 shell out. Pretty good stuff. We're up to 2,200 damage at this point. We've bled out the enemy a bit. Let's see. Not seeing anybody over here. Jagdpanzer's moving up. I do have to obviously be quite careful about rolling into a loaded Jag, just like so. Well, we get a nice 425 juicer into his tank, and we're going to reload again. Let's see, what is that Jag going to do? Well, he's going to back up, and there you go, we juke and we get an easy shell out. Pretty good stuff so far. We're up to 2,900 damage at this point. I literally can't do anything to that Jag at this angle, though. What do you mean base 57? What are you talking about? We're on encounter. What am I reading, bruh? Alright, let's wait for this Jag to roll around the corner. There you go. Nice 307. At this point, it's looking pretty bad for our team. I'm going to be real. I mean, the XM is still alive, though, and he's pretty healthy. So if he plays this right, this could still be winnable. So I'm going to move over here. However, okay, good. The XM gets the clear. That's actually pretty good. The 62 gets the clear. Okay, that's also good. I'm going to move this way, and we're going to see if I can, that's useless. Alright, let's just chill here for now, and we'll see what we can do. XM is going to make his way around the corner, and he gets absolutely nuked. But thankfully, we got the clear on the enemy Jagdpanzer. So I don't know why the XM would do that. He basically killed himself for that play, which, in my opinion, was not worth it. Alright, well, I'm not seeing anybody here yet. I'm going to cross this. There you go. Got the Yag, and he does hit me. I'll give him credit, but we're going to put on our tungsten and adrenaline and low roll it. 310, bruh. That's a pretty bad roll. But the good news is we still brought the Yag down to a one-shot. And with that, it should allow our team to be able to pick up the kill at least. I'm just going to wait over here. Hopefully that 183 is not waiting here. Come on, go, 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 go. Alright, we're all good. I don't actually know where the 183 is, which could be a serious problem, but I'm just going to wait here. The 62A is playing it smart. He's going wide, and I'm pretty sure that, like, we'd see the enemy if they were over here. No, they're not. They have to be... They're in this corner. That's a fact. They're in this corner, because we'd spot them if they were here. It's a 183. So that 183 has to be somewhere in this back area. He's definitely back here. So we're just going to wait for our XM to cap the base. Bro, there's no way that this 57 Heavy is still speaking. Like, I don't even know what he's typing. Don't shoot faster. Ah, yes. The amazing English coming out of his voice. Alright, let's just move over here. I have a feeling the Shag's going to be waiting for us, but we got the clear on his tank. Pretty good stuff. Just like that, we can now roll over here, and let's start shooting the 183. Get a nice 320 damage shell into his tank. I think the chance of him killing me with a Hesh shell at an angle like... Oh, okay. I take it back. He just pens me with Hesh right on the upper plate. You see that pen? Right on our upper plate. Okay. Well, we had what would have been a super duper high damage game, and unfortunately went to still a high damage game, but it would have been like 55, 5600. Oh well. I mean, we did not make a misplay, but apparently the 183 at that angle pens us with Hesh, so okay. I still think the 183 is the dumbest frickin' tier 10 in the game right now. Wargaming said, let's buff its accuracy. Oh well. 4,650 damage, that's an ace, and obviously a top finishing play on the team. What's crazy to me is that what I made was a pretty normal play, and one that I thought was pretty well panned out to thinking a 183 would not pen your upper plate at that angle, and yet that could have lost what would have been a very easy win. It shows you just how stupid RNG can be. Not only that, but our shell even bounced the 183. I don't know if you noticed that, but we shot before he did, and it said track crit, which means our shot didn't even pen him. Like, really? That's just so much bad RNG there in one little split second, and it takes what could have been a very easy win into a defeat. Thankfully, as I knew, we had a 62A on the side, and he was a decent player, so I wasn't too worried about that. But it's still crazy how quickly a winning situation in a half-health medium from 2 shots from a Yag and a 183 can go to a 0-health battle. First game, though, not a bad result in the T62. Or, sorry, not the 62A. I was thinking of my teammate there. But not a bad result in the CS-63. This tank features a very solid amount of mobility, and that is the one thing I do like about this tank. You are definitely able to get in and out of positions quickly, and it is nice in that regard. The downside of the CS is just the fact that you don't feature armor. I mean, you saw that in the last game. I'm still baffled that the 183 penned us at that angle of the Hesh. I mean, that was basically at like an 80-degree angle on our upper plate, and it just went right through. I mean, I would have expected AP to cut through that, and I was hoping you'd fire AP, but nope. That's my life. So our TVP drives right into a rock. Already he has instilled 0 confidence in me, and it's a TVP player, which means chances are he's going to kill himself in the first 30 seconds of the game YOLOing, but we'll find out. We'll find out. They have a lot of mediums. They have a 62A, they have a 140, and a Kara. And it would not surprise me if one of them tried pushing over here. There you go. We already got the 62. Crazy RNG. Aim right at his track wheel, and it proceeds to go nowhere near. Okay, well, we got the 140 off to the flank. And no, not able to hit the 140 at that angle. Alright, I mean, for now, we can just chill here. Our 2 and 5B gets a shot out, and is he just going to YOLO it? I'm not sure what he's doing, but there you go. Awful roll, 279, bruh. Okay. Our VK-72 got nuked. I don't know where the enemy team is, but I know that they have at least 2 to 3 vehicles on this side of the map, and I'm pretty confident that 62A is waiting for us. So, in this current time frame, I'm not seeing much advantage for... Yeah, there's the 62A. Bruh, he hits that. Okay. So that's a little rat, but we're going to aim it on the... What? Okay. Why are you down there? Why are you down there? And why is our 2 and 5B not punishing you? Okay. That's my life. Why? We have a full health 2 and 5B, and you're just gonna let him sit there. Okay. Yeah, just sit there in your full health 2 and 5B and let the 62A poke for free. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Well, we got the clear out, and our team is doing all right, but use your hit points. It is so angering. Yeah, there you go. I got shot again. I mean, that one at least the 2 and 5B moved up, but like still, bro, you're in a full health 2 and 5B, and you're scared of a 62A with 900 health. Like, really, that's sad. That's really sad. And it's what gets me so disappointed in my teammates when I play this game. Like, it's not challenging to do your job as a heavy, but it is frustrating to watch your heavies not do anything when you need them to. Well, that was just an awful play for me, I gotta be honest. I don't even know why I did that. Well, I don't know. I was so angry from my teammates here that I'm not even paying attention. So I need to just move over here with my XM and start to farm out the WZ. There you go. Nice shot once. Let's put on our adrenaline and let's see if we can get any more shells out. There you go. Nice shot again. WZ blind fires. He doesn't hit us. We have the E4 over here. There you go. Good shot. Let's keep our reload going. 3, 2, 1. And nope. Went a little high. Of course, my teammates are all dead over here. So now we have to leave as quickly as possible. Yeah, I'm just going to try and leave if I can. However, I can't leave this way. You know, thinking about what's going on here, I don't think I can really leave this way. So the only situation where I can really leave is, I don't know, I'm stuck. This is awful. The grill's up top. What I'm kind of hoping is that, I don't know, actually, that chieftain is going to roll onto the side and it's over. I'm pretty confident in that, but we'll see. We will see. Well, actually, we might be able to get out. Let's see if we can. Come on, go, go, go. I mean, we weren't going to win this anyway, even if I had done better. There's no world where this was a winnable battle. Get a 374 shot into the chieftain. We have the grill on the flank, and... okay. Great shell velocity coming from our vehicle. Let's reload again and try that. There you go, 391. All that's left is the 62A, who... ooh, we got a bounce from the... oh, 62, never mind. That's not too bad. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Oh, we got a nice shell into you. WZ's gonna kill us. I mean, we did fine. We did fine. 3,700 damage. I played a little poor against that chieftain, but it wouldn't have changed the result there. Even if that chieftain didn't pen me with Hesh and the lower plate, we still would have died to the WZ. And that game was going to be a loss either way. I mean, that 2 and 5B is why we lost the game. And that's why I was getting so angry. All bro had to do was push that 62A off, and I could have dealt with the 140 easily. But he was so worried about that 140 on his side that he allowed the 62A to bleed 900 health off of me while I was trying to support him. It's not hard to do your role as a heavy. It is simply push, bleed a teeny bit of health, and win the game. But when you proceed to sit and allow the enemy to gain the advantage, that's when you lose. And as I said, all that 2 and 5B had to do is hold off the 62A while I cleared the 140, and I would have been able to get behind the 62A and bleed him out, and then it would have been a win easily, at least on top of the hill, and our team would have had a massive advantage. But that's what happens when your team doesn't do their job. We did 3,700, and it shows that the CS is not a bad tank. Like, I do okay in it, but the problem is, it just can't hold. If I was in an STB1, what would have happened in that situation? Well, first of all, the 62A never would have penned me because I wouldn't have given him the opportunity. But in a tank like this, the 62 just goes through the turret every time. And it shows. So, I don't know. Like, as I said, if Wargaming wants to make this tank good, it needs either a big DPM buff, accuracy buff, or pen buff. Personally, I think it should get all three, but that's my beliefs. Let me know what you guys think about this vehicle in the comments down below, and let me know if you think it needs a buff or what you think should happen to it. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.